Hey everyone, welcome back. Hope everybody's doing good. I'm getting better at talking after my mouth surgery. Still a little slurry, but hey, I just don't want to get pulled over by the police and have to do a field sobriety test with a cane in my hand, and I don't know how they do that, but no, they'll be able to tell that I haven't been drinking or anything. Okay, let's take a look and see what we got here. These people contacted me from Conico and asked me if I would like to test out their cameras and make a partnership. So that's what we're going to do. I'm all about testing cameras. I've been in security most of my life, at least some type of it. Spent 22 years in the Marine Corps, and I was in a state platoon, and then I went to another platoon. I don't know if it's unclassified all yet or not, but we did a lot of security. And then I went to work for a major internet company, and I helped write their security manuals and change some things around their areas. And then after that, I ended up going into nursing, and I was thinking, I'll never have to wear a gun again, or and things like that. That's what my mentality was, and so anyway, I didn't think much about cameras or anything, and I've been in this same place for 15 years, and I'd never had an incident. And a few years ago, I was paying bills. It was about 11 o'clock at night, and I heard some jiggling at my door. And so if you look, try to get over the cords, was sitting here, and there's my front door. And my son was in his room. And so at 11 o'clock at night, I don't think they're out collecting for the Red Cross. So I yelled, who is it? They didn't answer, and so, I said, this ain't right, and I heard them whispering, so I knew there was more than one of them. I got my son up, sent him back into my room, and I had my pistol out and called 911, and, that's when I found out that it's a little bit hard to stand up holding stand up with a cane, talk on the phone to a dispatcher, and hold a pistol pointed at the door at the same time. Yeah, that's kind of tough, but I figured it out. All my phones now have, what's it called, where you can hear everything. And I guess I don't have it on the main phone, but I do on my phones now, where all I have to do is hit a button and speakerphone. So anyway, I started thinking when the cops got here, and this is a true story. You can call Prescott Valley Police Department in northern Arizona, and they told me they were sending me a lot of help. And because I yelled again, and who is it? And the dispatcher heard me yell, and there was no reply. So that's not good at any time, you know. And so anyway, they heard the police car, one of the police cars, gun it down the road. And the police were fantastic. They were here in no time. But I heard them run down the stairs and run away. And when the police got here, come to find out, the reason that they were on the ball is it had happened to another house about 2 hours prior. And they did not have a camera. Neither did I. So there was no way for them to tell who was doing this. And we had a friend down in Phoenix. He was a retired police officer, I believe Chicago police officer. And he heard someone in his garage and went out there and they killed him. They shot him. So, you know, cameras are worth it. They're definitely worth it. And that's why the police have body cams and everything else. So when Conico asked me if I wanted to review their cameras, I said yes, because I've been reviewing cameras since that day, and I've got a few indoors right there, and I've got them in the bedrooms and out front. So I've been checking the latencies and color and everything else. So it is worth it, you know, for what you'll spend. You know, some states don't want you to shoot anybody, or you've got to actually prove that it was actually there was actually a reason for you to shoot the suspect as he comes through the door. You know, you have to prove. And at one time, Arizona was that way. Arizona, someone could come through your door, and because I had one of the first carry concealed license certificates, and someone could come through your door and start taking stuff, and you could not do a thing. That's true. They could just walk out with it. So, you know, nowadays things have changed, and people are getting killed by home invasion and stuff. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Ooh, quality control pass. Okay, that's a good thing. Okay, cloud IP camera, quick guide, quick installation guide. This is well packaged. I like it. And this is going to be one of the few parts of this video. Okay, this is well made. No creaking or anything. And it's got your, on the back here, it's got your reset, micro USB, an SD card slot, which is a micro SD, and a Ethernet. I believe that's Ethernet. But this will go up and down. Let's see what we got here. This is so you can put, you can mount it upside down, which would kind of work in here because everything's white. Let's see if you can imagine. I don't know if I'm tall enough, but yeah, you can see that I could mount it up here and nobody would notice as they walked in. Anyway, let's go back. Go back to this, and you've got your USB plug adapter, which is cool. And your mounting screws. And your USB cable. Let's unscrew this, and holy cow, this is awesome. Looks like this. I'm 5'7", so that's probably a good 6 foot something for the USB cable. Most companies give you little bitty short cables. This is awesome. This is awesome. So far, you got your camera and your USB cable, your mounting hardware, and your plug. And let's see what it says here. High definition resolution, stunning full HD video and recording playback, live streaming, easy mobile Wi-Fi setup, easy setup in 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi network using mobile device, clear night vision and dark condition, which is 32 foot. And this is why this is going to be a couple of videos on this, because I have a laser measure that I'm going to use to show you 32 foot, if I've even got 32 foot in here. I don't think I do. So for some place that has 32 foot, that would be perfect. Smart alerts to your mobile device, send notifications, pan, tilt, zoom, two-way audio, remote control, view remote control, and view mobile device, built-in microphone, image frame max 30 FPS, which is good because most, if you run it through a computer and stuff, most of them won't get past 70 FPS on like a Cinebench test. And neither will a phone, so that's a good thing. 350 degrees horizontal. Okay, so 350. If it's faced here, right there, completely behind, all the way over here. So you'll miss 10 degrees, which is good. You got to trust me on this, because I have one, and that's another reason that this is going to be a multiple test on this. I have one camera that would turn, and it would, I think it was 360, but when it got turned completely backwards, it wouldn't pick anybody up. It wouldn't track them or anything. So in that case, the camera stayed facing the wall, and that's no good. So if it would have, and I actually said, you know, if it had about a 10 degree lenience there on either side, it would pick someone up coming back away from the direction they had been. But it wasn't this company, so this company's on the ball from the beginning. Okay, and this is a thank you for choosing Conico Camera. If you have any questions about our products or service, please do not hesitate to contact us. Just an email, and it says for home security, which I would be using it using it for, and office security, which this is my office also, elder care, baby care, pet care, store surveillance. And they have outside cameras also that I'm very interested in. It's got full HD, easy mobile Wi-Fi setup, easy setup 2.4 Wi-Fi, 32 feet clearance or clear night vision. Smart alerts. Now, smart alerts is kind of funny. Uh, I don't know what camera I have. It's got smart alert, human only, humanoid, I think is what it says. And I kept picking up my neighbors, so I put it on humanoid only. And all of a sudden I was picking it up with, and I'm like, what in the world's going on? So I look at it, yeah, he was coming over and getting his cat and making his cat stay over that way. So I told him, don't worry about the cat. It's setting off my camera. But anyway, let's see. Smart alerts, solid notificate or send notifications to your phone, which I like. Cover more ground with remote pan tilt. So it'll also go up. Up and down. Up and down, okay. Two-way audio. It's got an audio built-in microphone speaker. Which I haven't read the instructions yet. Okay. Let's plug it in for a test drive just to start it up and see what we get. Maybe. I know I should read the directions and make it the second one big video, but I don't want to bore y'all until I know what I'm doing. Okay. Okay, you have to launch MIPC app, which, you know what, I have that on my phone. Bear with me. Because I have to find it on here. I set up my whole apartment in smart, as a smart apartment, I guess you call it. Like I say, I walk with a cane, and sometimes if I've got groceries and I walk in and it's dark, I can't be fooling around looking for a light switch where all I have to do is walk in and say, you know, Alexa, turn on kitchen, or Alexa, turn off kitchen. Oops. Alexa, turn on kitchen. See? And those are, you know, smart switches are great for kids because they're waterproof and they're glass, and all you have to do is wet down a rag and wipe them off. Now I'm sorry it's taking me so long because I forgot what the app looked like. Got it. Okay. Now I'm probably going to goof this up since I haven't read the instructions. See, I'm still signed up and it let me sign in, so that's a good thing. I don't have to sign it up. Okay, Wi-Fi setup phone. Tap the icon to add. This is a PTZ camera. Please power your camera and keep closer to the router. Okay? I got a feeling and it says keep closer to the router. Okay? It's clicking.
Enter the development mode. Please click the button to select the command, and then press the button long time to confirm.
Okay. This has a lot of cool things that I'm just going to have to read about. Okay, it has that QR code on the bottom. I am going to set all this up. And then I'm going to make, once I get this set up, I'm going to make a second video.
Exit the development model. The camera is rebooting. Please wait a moment.
Okay. It's talking to me. It says it's rebooting. It's in development mode. And so what I'm going to do is, instead of y'all waiting around for me being an idiot, and I mean, there's actually nothing I could have done to read that before I started this, so I'm going to read it and I'm going to come back and we're going to go through some of this. All right? Sounds like a deal? And then I'm going to test it even longer, so I'm going to guess it's probably going to be a week-long testing phase, maybe even longer, just to find out what, you know, if it works and everything, and find out if it's got any problems, how long the latency is before, once it picks up someone, for it to get hold of me. Oh, and also to get that laser measure out of my toolbox and measure around here so y'all can see how far it is. And I'll give y'all the best review on this camera as I can. And it's Conico, and like I say, they've got some that are some new ones coming out, and they've got an outdoor camera, which I'm excited about because it's got a what do you call it, solar panel that goes with it. And I had a phone slash camera, or a video phone, or whatever you want to call it, and it had I went through two different types of solar panel things with it. Neither one of them worked, so it'll be exciting because how can you not get sun? I'm in Arizona. I get sun all the time. Even when I don't want sun, I get sun. So, you know. And when I call that company, they says, well, maybe it's not getting enough sun. And I'm like, oh, it's getting plenty of sun. You know, I mean, I set a TV outside for a neighbor, and I didn't know the neighbor was going to send her son up to get it. And she'd gone someplace all day. And when she got home, she asked me, she said, are you giving me that warped TV? I says, what are you talking about warped? I walked outside, it was warped. So yeah, we get plenty of sun here. You know, but this is one of the cooler areas. It's in northern Arizona, but we still get plenty of sun. So I'm going to shut up and stick to this and set it up and see if we can't get something going and get back on this. And I can give you a review as far as showing you some of the things that it has to offer. And, you know, their cameras are very well worth it. Okay, be back later. Bye. Okay, hey everyone. I'm back. I'm going to do the Conico camera, the IP wireless camera, in 3 different sessions because I've discovered some cool things about this really in setting it up. And I'll share that with you because it works, and I'm just so far I'm delighted with it. But I just wanted to add this so that everyone can be watching for the next 2 segments. I'll try to do them a week apart. This will be the first one, and then next week I'll have the setup, and you'll probably want to watch it because I found 2 ways you can set it up. Literally, two different programs. And one program I find easier than the other, so that's cool. And then the third setup, or the third segment, will be the testing and everything. So, right now I've finished with the first segment and I'm doing some editing, and I'm going to put this out this week for next week. This week for next week. Because they're kind of detailed. Anyway, if you're in a warm place, go swimming. If you're in a cold place, snuggle up. And y'all be safe, and don't forget to subscribe and share this, and I love y'all. Have a great day.